Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me, obviously. Anyway, I'm making this video because it's something I've wanted to do for a minute now. So, there is a YouTuber I watch, Alan Roberts, aka Every Damn Day Fitness, aka the Angry Bald Man. So, if you don't know about him and his wife specialize or work with clients who are morbidly obese. They help teach them healthy nutrition habits and workouts and stuff to lose weight, to get to a healthy weight, to live a healthy, long life. In a video he made a long time ago, he had talked about how whenever one of their clients gets to a point where they believe they don't really need their help anymore, they don't need to pay them. They're like, you got this, we're here for support, but you don't have to pay us, for a program or whatever anymore. They have them go on what he calls an appreciation walk, which I believe it's 1 mile, and they add a weighted vest or a backpack or something with X amount of weight that they used to carry. Obviously, if they lost over 100 pounds, he's not going to have them carry 100 pounds on their back and go on a walk. And so it's something I'd been wanting to do, and I just bought a nice 20-pound vest. I was kind of hoping to get a 40-pound, but I'll go with 20. It works. So today I am officially going to do my appreciation hike. I'm going to go for 2 miles. I'm just going to do 2 miles. Usually when I hike, I'll go 3 to 4. If I'm feeling crazy, I'll go 10, or really crazy 13 apparently. So yeah, I'm gonna go do my walk, and it's crazy because even with this 20 pounds added, that's still 100 pounds, well, less than 100 pounds than at my heaviest, so we'll see how it goes, because you're really supposed to spend time reflecting on, like, you used to carry this weight around every day in your everyday life, and when I was over 200 pounds, like, I was still pretty active. I was training at the gym. I was doing everything. So it's going to be interesting to do something that I was doing even at that weight, but now having been doing it lighter, adding that weight back, seeing how it makes my body feel. So here we go. I'm going to set my Fitbit and we're going to roll. All right, so I am just under a mile in, and it's been interesting. It's one of those, when you first put the weight on, at least me, I don't know if this is everyone. When I first put the weight on, I was like, man, this got some heft to it, right? Like, all right, it's gonna be interesting. We'll see how it goes. A little bit in, body got a little used to it. Like, hey, we've been here before. We're good. It's feeling normal. And by the time I got to like the 4th set of stairs here, I was at the bottom looking up, being like, crap, I don't know if I can do this. Now, mind you, before I started this, I had just ran. So I ran, and I'm doing this little hike. I've done this before. Ran, do this little, like, 2 miles. Yeah, it wasn't fun, but it didn't suck that much. I was feeling it by the time I got to those, those stairs. And it's like, man, all right. Then after that, I was like, there's a lot of downhill. So didn't feel that bad. And it's back again to like that, I don't know, how feeling normal, like every day. But now that I'm basically at that 1 mile mark, it's one of those, you start to feel it in the shoulders and in the core of carrying all this extra weight. I'm switching hands, sorry. And my legs aren't super tired, but everything else is. It's a weird feel. It's that weird feeling of going back and forth of, this feels normal. It's what I should be used to. And wow, this is a lot harder than it was the last time I did this. But I'm guessing that's kind of the whole point of this whole appreciation hike, appreciation walk, where you add on weight that you had lost to remind yourself of how far you've come, and like looking at the things you can do now compared to then, which even it's a big hill. Sorry. Even every now and again, like I have to remind myself of that, because, you know, especially now during quarantine, where I gained the quarantine, literally 10 pounds. That's fun. But, yeah. When you gain it back and stuff, like, you can get down on yourself, and everyone plateaus. Everyone has times due to mental health circumstances, whatever, or maybe you gain a little bit back. But it's the importance of remembering how far you've come. Sometimes, you know, there used to be a quote on a wall at a gym I went to in Oregon and said, "Don't look at how far you have to go, look at how far you've come." Which I think sometimes I forget that, you know. I was thinking back earlier this week how when I first started training, when I first started training at Griffin Roll, I couldn't jump rope at all. I was too heavy. Like, the weight of going up and down on my ankle joints was too much. Like, it hurt my ankles to jump rope. So I couldn't. So I had to lose 10, 15 pounds before I can even jump rope. Once I could jump rope without having my ankles hurt, could do maybe 10, 15 seconds. Like, it was pathetic and sad, you know? This is a lot of uphill, sorry. And this is getting heavy. Yeah, I could do maybe 10, 15 seconds. And then after a while, start getting better. Well, now, when I'm not feeling lazy, I can jump rope for the whole 2-minute round. 3 minutes when, you know, coaches are feeling like being super nice, you know. I could do those full rounds and not be tired like I was back then with just 10 seconds, you know? Counting that as a victory. So small things add up to the bigger things, right? So it's small victories. So it's more of feeling the weight now. This is more draining, you know? I know that's the whole point of this. You know, reminding yourself of where you've been and celebrating what you can do now, right? All right. I'm gonna finish this up. Probably got like 1.5 miles left. I don't know. Be checking in a little bit later. Okay, so we are nearing the 2-mile mark. This is gonna end up being just over 2 miles because I'm finishing this loop no matter what. So yeah. Anyway, so kind of this last bit that I've been thinking about as I've been walking is some things that, I don't know, some people might know, some don't. I think a lot. I think a lot, especially when I'm on walks. Give myself, you know, sermons, motivational speeches, reflect in general on things going on currently, past, whatever. Anyway, do all that. So, one of the things I was just thinking about in this last mile was, what's something that I wish I would have known when I first started trying to lose weight that I know now and kind of go by. I keep having to switch hands because my arms are tired, my shoulders are tired. Like, oh. Anyway, something I wish I would have known then that I know now, and try and continue to. I keep putting my hand in front of the camera. Sorry. Anyways, back to it. One of those things being, have your goal and your reason why be greater than your excuses. When I first started when I first started actively trying to lose weight, it was after college. I was, into my freshman years in the 300s. I lost to the mid 200s, and then I got serious about trying to lose weight when I was around 260, 270, something like that. But really, thinking back then, is more of, I still wanted to be able to eat whatever I wanted to eat and still look active and fit and not like a giant sack of potatoes. I'm cool looking like a potato, but the whole bag, no. I didn't want to look like that, but I still wanted to eat what I wanted to eat. And so, since I had no real goal, my reason was don't look like a sack of potatoes, I would, go to the gym, lift for, a couple hours, 3 to 4 times a week. In the summer, maybe go on a hike. But I still ate like trash. I still ate whatever I wanted. Carl's Jr. was my go-to. So I had progress, but slow. Not a whole lot. I think I started doing, actively working out and stuff end of 2013 going into 2014. And from then until I moved to Ohio in May of 2016, I went from 260, 270, only down to 220. That's some years and only lost that much. That's is what it is. And then, I moved here and was still eating like trash because I never addressed the nutrition or food side of getting healthy, and I wasn't going to the gym, so jumped right back up to that 260 spot, and then I started training at, my gym here, Griffin Raw, and it wasn't until I fell in love with combat sports. I love boxing, but I really love Thai. Once I really got into Muay Thai and stuff like that, and I was like, man, I think I can do this. I just got to lose the weight and gain the skill, and I could totally fight. I'm competitive. I'm super competitive. So I was like, I'm gonna do this. Still laxed on my nutrition a bit because gotta learn the skill first. So I wasn't gonna worry too much about the food until I had to, because is when I'm lazy. Anyway, and I like my pizza and my pasta. So I started training, and I was like, I'm gonna do this. This is a goal. I want to be at this weight so that I can fight. I'm gonna do it. This is my goal. This is my reason why. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stick to it. Lost a bunch, and it took me, because again, I think I really actively started taking those classes in January of 2017. Fast forward, 2019, fall-ish. No? I don't know. Anyway, sometime around there. Coaches were basically like, your skill's there, you just got to get your weight there. So it was like that click of, alright, so I had already gone from 260 to, at that time when we had that conversation, I was like 220. I was like, so the only thing keeping me from getting in the ring is this weight. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. That's it. The only thing keeping me from my goal is my weight. It's dead. That's done. Tightened up my nutrition. Bumped up my exercise. Got more intentional with exercises. Got more intentional with what I'm eating, when I'm eating, all that. All that. 220 down to, I think I I was 190 when I got the call about a smoker. Boom, set it, 175. Been hovering around there, but you know what I mean? Like, it took me years to lose, what is that, like 40 pounds. It took me from 2009 to 2014 to lose 40 pounds. That's ridiculous. But then again, like, I had no goal. I had no real reason as to why I wanted to lose it other than don't look like a sack of potatoes. Once I had that specific goal, that thing that, like, my reasons and my goal was greater than my wants for cupcakes and Reese's peanut butter cups and pizza and all of that. Like, once I had that, that's when everything else fell into place, because it's, hey, I could have pizza today, or I can go with the veggies and the fish and eat healthy and eat well and be one step closer to achieving that goal than I would be if I didn't. And it's a mindset that goes with it, you know. I'm lazy. I'm one of the laziest people I know, but once I have set, like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it. So, you're watching this, maybe you're wanting to lose weight, maybe you're not, maybe you're, I don't know what goals you have for yourself. Maybe there's something you're like, oh, that'd be nice. It'd be nice. Find something that you want to achieve and that's greater than all the excuses that you can come up with. Because again, one of the things I've learned, like, multiple people that have known me for years, so that knew me when I was a giant balloon sack of potatoes, and they see me now, they're like, man, how'd you do it? How'd you do nutrition and exercise? There's no magic pill, there's no magic cleanse. Trust me, I'm lazy enough that if it exists, I would have found it. And if I could sit on a couch and just pop a vitamin pill and lose a bunch of weight, I would have done it. Easy. But that's not how it works. It takes that hard work, that mental, like, push through, you know? Because I said before, everyone wants the six-pack abs, but not everyone's willing to work for it. It's true. There are things, everyone wants something, but not everyone's willing to put in the work to obtain it. Why? Their whys and their reasons for getting to that aren't greater than their excuses. It's just that simple, I feel like, you know? Because again, before, it was, yeah, I want to lose weight, look great, and that's it. Well, it was a long day of work. I'm tired. I don't feel like going to the gym. I have tomorrow off, so I'll go tomorrow. Kind of hungry. Oh, look, there's Carl's Jr. I'm going to give me 2 junior bacon cheeseburgers and some fries and a large orange soda, because I deserve it. You know? You gotta... That's it. That's all I have for, like, this mile of thinking, and hopefully maybe my reflections on that can resonate with someone. I don't know. Maybe it's just ramblings. Who knows? But I'm almost to the end here. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. I'm feeling tired. So, alright, I'm gonna finish this out. And once I get back to my car, I'll finish out this video. So, boom. Okay. Just got back to my car. Obsvi. That was... I'm tired. Like, I am legitimately, like, I just want to go home, shower, and lay down and do nothing, like, the rest of the day. Oh my gosh. That was... As soon as I got back and took that weight off and set it down in the back seat, I thought, oh, thank God. I wish losing 20 pounds was that easy all the time. You just got to take it off and set it down. But man, that, like, again, like, that last, I don't know. I officially went, like, 2.5 miles with it on. That last like half a mile and whatnot, like it started getting back into this feels normal, it's not extra, it felt normal, but at the same time it felt heavy, right? Like I don't know how else to explain it other than that. Like I don't know how else to explain it. Like it felt normal, but it felt heavy, and it felt like I'm exhausted, I want to take this off. And oh my gosh, which again, thinking back to how far I've personally come, like even me a year ago wouldn't have been able to do what I've done within the past 24 hours. Like, so to give you a snippet, I work third shift. So yesterday, like I woke up, I got ready, I went and I did, I met up with 2 friends. We did some sparring. We did some pretty hard sparring. I took some good body shots. Thanks, Toro. I got some good hits, and it was exhausting. And I was just like, ugh. Normally, me a year ago, after sparring like that, would want to go home, lay down, do nothing. Like, I would not have the energy to do anything. But right afterwards, I had to go to work. So I went to work. Luckily, the specific job that we're working on for the night wasn't too physically demanding. I got to sit for half of the night, like it wasn't too physically demanding, but you had to be up. And I was just tired in general. And afterwards, I had to talk myself into coming out here. I was like, I gotta do it. I told myself I would. I'm gonna make myself do it, even though I don't want to do it. I'm gonna do it. So I got out here. I ran a mile. Right after I ran, I came back to my car. I put on that vest and I did that 2.5 mile hike. Me a year ago, again, after sparring, I would have been done. Like, that's it. I would have been so late. Well, I was kind of lazy at work anyway, but I would have been super lazy, not want to do anything at all. Immediately go home, crash. Even if I had told myself, I'm going to go do this after work, I'd have been like, I'm too tired. I can't. My body can't handle it. So I couldn't imagine wearing that extra 20 pounds and doing everything that I've done in the last 24 hours. Like, it wouldn't have happened. My body wouldn't have been able to take it. Which, I don't know. That's, yeah. That's the crazy part, that I am the oldest I have ever been to date. At the moment of this recording, I'm the oldest that I've ever been. And I am the most fit that I've ever been. And that's simply because, I don't know. I stopped being lazy. I didn't stop being lazy. No. So, it was good. It was a good time of reflection. Good time of thinking. I'm definitely going to be doing more hikes and stuff like that with the vest. Cause yeah, it's one of those, if you've been there, I don't know where my thought was going. I'm going to end it there. So yeah, that's it. That was my appreciation walk, hike, whatever. Reflections on everything, from the past however many years. This is too much math. But yeah, so I don't know, I'd encourage you, I guess, if you are one who is on this journey, if you've lost, a significant amount of weight, I would say at least 20 pounds, because that 20 pounds was not easy, something like that. Like, throw on a vest. I'll let you, if I know you, I'll let you borrow mine. But, throw on a vest, like, put on some of that weight that you've lost and go do something that you find easy to do now. You know what I mean? Like, if I weren't to wear that vest, I could have easily done that 2.5 mile hike and not be as tired. Easily. So do something like that. I don't know. Challenge yourself, I guess. That's what I'm saying. I'm rambling. Anyway, I'm going to go home. I'm going to rest. I'm going to sleep. I'm going to do all that. That's it. See ya. Deuce.